Forego. How we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy with It. I'm Will.
I'm Adri.
And what are we playing today?
Marvel United.
Marvel United. Marvel United, specifically the Spider-Geddon, which came out. We do want to thank a Extra Life donor. He went out to Gen Con, was able to pick up a copy. We also want to thank him because of him. Was included in our big bundle giveaway that we just did for Extra Life Charities, which includes a lot of that stuff you see back there behind us, as well as a painted copy of, well, Spider-Geddon. So we will be doing a drawing for that. So if you want to, if you entered, make sure you subscribe, that way you know when that video goes up. But if you want to enter more Extra Life giveaways, subscribe and donate to the Niños, so that way we can hit those milestone giveaways that we planned for this year. With that said, guys, we are going to flip over. We've done playthroughs of Marvel United, so we're really not going to go over how to play Marvel United. You can go check out like our very first video where we go over that. We're just going to kind of go over this specific scenario and then the changes, which I think right now there's technically only one, and it's for my character. So the drawing will be in another video. Yeah, so the drawing, we'll upload that as a separate video. We won't do the drawing as part of a live stream, David. So in Marvel United, we're trying to beat the bad guy. And in this case, we are trying to beat the superior Spider-Man. And as you can see, we have them all painted up. If you want to see the painted minis, they, of course, are up on Instagram. Did I put them up on Instagram? I think I put them up on Instagram. If not, I'll check them. They'll be up there later. But we are trying to defeat Superior Spider-Man. Audrey is playing Silk, and then I am playing a Spider-Punk. And then Spider-Punk does come with one of the new mechanics from Season 3, which is equipment cards. So I have an equipment card here that I can use on my turn. I can move, or I can move one civilian or thug from an adjacent location to my location. Then I turn this face down. And then at the beginning of my turn, if I have an action token, I can spin that action token to flip it back over. All right. Otherwise, everything else is pretty much the same. So the next thing we have is our villain. So our villain is Superior Spider-Man. We had to set up these 3 additional objective cards down here because he wants to say he is better than us. Well, technically, he wants to say he was a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker after he took over Peter Parker's mind. Go read the comics. So he's going to defeat villains, rescue civilians, and clear threats as well. Basically, this is how he does it. So when a hero is KO'd, then he doesn't activate a BAM. Instead, he's going to clear a threat. So we're going to put a little, says just put one of these tokens on his threat. It says when Superior Spider-Man rescues a civilian or a thug, then you'll put those on their respective cards. And then the other one is the Spider Bots, which we'll see right now. He's only got 2 Spider Bots out, one here and one there. And then we can get rid of the Spider Bots with an action or a punch. Either one will get rid of a Spider Bot. So the Spider Bot is going to help him do things throughout the board. So rescuing civilians, taking out thugs, so forth and so on. All right. And then the locations, the first one is Superior Bot Army. He does that on a BAM. Yes.
If there is no Spider Bot token in this location, add 1 here.
Okay.
Otherwise, add it to the next clockwise location with no Spider Bots if possible. If not possible, deal 1 damage to 1 hero in this location.
All right. And then the next one is Unparalleled Genius.
Each hero in this and adjacent locations must turn face down one of their face-up cards with special effects in the storyline. When this is cleared, each hero can turn face up one of their face-down cards in the storyline. Okay,
so I guess that really only impacts anybody that has ongoing effects, like that says while it's in the storyline, right? Which Audrey has starting cards, so she probably has those. Spider-Bot Army, so that's the same as that one. Unstable behavior. As long as this threat is in play, Superior Spider-Man can't be damaged, and the heroes can't win the game. There's 2 of those, so we kind of need to take those out with the utmost haste. And then Boundless Ambition is another one where if he lands on it, accelerate the next villain turn by 1 card. When it's threat is cleared, delay the villain turn by 1 card. So this is the accelerate and decelerate. So we'll put these here so we remember to do those. Now, there's one thing I noticed in this one. They actually came with, so hopefully we've got the acrylic tokens. These are the cardboard ones from this box. But the acrylic tokens didn't have this little question mark, which is basically a reminder to play your next card face down. And then they also added, I think one of them did add the accelerate, decelerate. I do remember these, but I don't remember these ones. These are new to me. The play face down ones. Then everything else I think is related to the game. And there's the no bam, which is you skip their bam turn. I think that is it. So we would normally decide who goes to first using what?
The 20-sided extra life die,
Yes.
because we support Children's Miracle Network.
Which we mentioned at the beginning of the stream.
Yes.
Battle Los Niños, the sick and injured kids at Children's Miracle Network. Again, links are down below. But since this is villainous, or not villainous.
I was going to say villainous.
Yeah, because I'm thinking villain. Because this is Marvel United, the villain goes first. So we are going to have Superior Spider-Man go first. He is not moving. He says, I am Superior. Add 1 Spider-Bot token to Superior Spider-Man's location. Okay, so that goes there. And to the opposite one, if there are no Spider-Bots in those locations. So the opposite is here, is us. Where are we on? It's kind of weird when you don't have it going around in a circle because this one kind of throws you
See,
off.
but these things do something.
That's to show the circle. Because remember, the other side has them all in a circle. This has them on the same side for 1-player mode. Which we're getting the new purple mat, which doesn't have this thing on the outside, but it'll be smaller so we can zoom in better. Then deal 1 damage to each hero in a location with a spider bot. We already have to take damage. Because the first card... So there are other cards in United that do this all the time where people have basically house ruled it to where if that card's pulled first, you just start over so you don't take damage right away. But we'll go ahead and play it through.
This card, see?
Yeah. I don't think I... No, not discard. You put it goes on the bottom of your deck. Yep. Damage goes to the bottom of the deck. All right. In his location, he is going to add a thug and a civilian. His overflow is that they go down here. So if it overflows, they go to his cards. And then actually he's adding 1 to every location. Or not every location, but the location around. Okay. So he's not going to be able to put them all here. So that's going to go there. And then the overflow. I guess we technically get to choose. In this case, it really doesn't matter. But like, for example, if he had more civilians and thugs, we'd want to do the thug as the overflow. All right. That goes there. All right. So we do need to determine who goes first, either me or you.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's what you were saying. Odd that he was saying correct and I was saying incorrect, though.
Odd.
Well, yeah, I'm always odd. 5 is odd. That means I go first. All right. Okay, so. We got to get over to these. Wow, that is just a bad first turn because we have so far to go to get all of that. All right. So, oh, man, I'd rather go second. Well, no, I already drew a card. I only know that I want to go second because I drew a card. So I'll keep going. Because I'd rather be able to move twice, and I can't move twice. So that's fine. I'll do this. So I will do a move and an action. We have to get rid of this anyway, so he can be damaged. So I'm going to move here and do an action. All right. So you have a move and an action. You get to draw a card.
Move and an action.
Do you know if Silk or Spider-Punk is considered strong, or if Superior Spider is considered hard? Don't know. If you go out to Board Game Geek, there is a record your plays thing. But again, that's going to be based off of people that have gotten this and know to go record their plays. So, of course, we'll record our plays. I will almost say, because this is a core box, I would think that these would be slightly easier than the Kickstarter villains. The Kickstarter villains are a lot harder than anybody else.
So I move 2.
Yep, and then you get an action and a attack.
So
you get. You're just gonna get both.
No, see.
All right. Action and attack. All right, then I get to go one more, which you kind of did what I want to do there. So I have a move and an attack. All right. So I'm going to do this one here. So I get 2 moves. I'm going to move. And then my ability allows me to attack as many civilians there are. So there's 2 civilians. So I'm going to get rid of 2 thugs.
Civilians?
I get to attack as many civilians are in my location. There were 2 civilians in my location. And then I have your attack, so I'll get rid of the spider bot. Just remember, we got to get rid of those guys too. All right. So now it is back at you. Oh, hang on. Oh, I could have done a double move. I forgot. I have my item. I can move somebody off of. I can move off that location, but I don't know when I'm going to get an action token. Like, I wonder how I get action tokens. I don't know if there's going to be a location that gives me action tokens, or if I have cards that'll give me action tokens. Because I'd hate for that to well, his overflow isn't bad. His overflow isn't like a bam. It's just an overflow. I'm fine with the overflow right now. I was thinking maybe I want to grab one of the civilians and bring them over here to prevent the overflow. All right. He is going twice, and he's going to bam. So he goes 1, 2. All right. Bam. So his bam is deal 2 damage to 1 hero in his location. There aren't any. And then 1 damage to each hero in an adjacent location. So you take 1 damage. Boo. Yeah. That's, I guess, where the KOs are going to come in, because his adjacent damage. Rescue 1 civilian and defeat 1 thug in each location with a spider bot. Oh, I thought it was where he was. No, it's each location with a spider bot. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these spider bots. So as David was asking, does this seem like it's harder? It does actually seem like it's a little bit harder. So now I'm wondering, who is the easy boss in this box? Probably Spot. Most likely Spot. All right, so I did that spider bot. Luckily, I got rid of that spider bot. This one here, he's going to get to rescue. And then this one here, he's going to get to rescue. Although that does kind of prevent the overflow, but we don't want we don't want them to prevent the overflow. All right. Then, if there are no spider bots in his location, add 1 there. There is 1. Otherwise, add it to the next clockwise location with no spider bot. So no matter what, we're adding a spider bot. The next clockwise location with no spider bot is there. No bueno. All right, now we add the thugs. Lots of thugs. So 2 in his. 2 in his. 1 in this one. And 1 in this one. Yeah, that goes there. All right. There we go. Tu turno.
Mi turno.
Sí, I'm last.
So, do I still
You still get to draw a card.
Do I still have that move?
Yes, you still have my move.
Claws.
So we got to get rid of spider.
Claws.
That's just the name of the move.
But it has that, and it has.
Because it's your special ability is actual actions and not words. Ooh, so that flip over with action could actually. Well, no, that wouldn't even help me or you. I don't.
So I have all this. All this is.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. So
You are here.
I can attack first and then move,
Yeah.
right? So I attack.
Well, you gotta play your card.
Oh, see. I
one.
attack. Attack.
So you get 2 moves and 2 attacks.
See. So I attack there. Uno.
Uno.
And then I move up there and attack uno.
1, 2. You want to attack that, or you want to get rid of that spider
The
bot?
bot. The bot.
Or did you want to leave this here and get rid of them both up there?
I don't know. See.
So we'll switch. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. All right. Mi turno. Oh, this is actually this is like a nice one for once we can actually attack him. I think I'm actually going to play this one. So, search and destroy. I get to move to any location with a villain or henchman. So here's the question. Do his spider bots count as henchmen? I'm thinking no. Normally the henchmen are the cards, but he doesn't have any henchmen. We're going to say no, but okay. So move where he is. And then I get to attack there. So we'll get rid of the spider bot. And then I've got my attack and your attack. So that gets rid of 2 more. Okay. Tu turno. Uno más. And then it is the superior Spider-Man. Yeah, the reason I want the purple one is because it'll remove this amount. So that will bring this down, and then I can zoom back in. As you can see, you guys can see our table today.
I needed another move. I want to attack this one. Pero.
Well, you have 1 attack. Baby itches.
Pero I need un attack. Pero just 1 move. So.
Well, I mean, you got a spider bot there. If you only get to move once, you got a spider bot there.
And an action there. See.
She tried to use your web. What card are you playing?
I'm playing 1 card, right? See this one.
Then how did you move? You don't get to move.
Oh, then I can just only
Move and attack.
See.
Okay, attacking. That should give us some kind of reward. If you defeat a spider bot, you get a free action token. That's no. Okay. Superior Spider-Man. He is not moving at all. He says he is superior again. He adds 1 spider bot token to his location. Oh, that's not going to be good. I'm going to take damage. And then to the opposite location, which you moved out of. Then deal 1 damage to each hero in said locations. So I have to take a damage. I'll get rid of that. And then he is at that location. So he doesn't activate it. Luckily, he's not at one of the 2 activate locations, but he does add a thug and a civilian to each location. Oops, not that one. This one. And and have an overflow. We'll do the thug. Now it's even. We're still beating him in thugs, but he's been rescuing more civilians than we have. Or I should say his spider bots have been rescuing more than we have. All right, you went last, so now it is my turn. All right, so you gave me a move. I think I'm just going to do the wild because I want to get rid of that. And that allows you to do whatever you want with it, but I want to get rid of this. There we go. Oh, and then I have a move if I wanted to move.
So I have to use that wild the same way you use it?
Okay. No, you can.
I can use
It's
it
it's still
whatever I
wild. Yeah, it's whatever you want it to be. Question is, did I want to move, or did I want to
Okay,
move?
I'm going to move with that one here. Oh wait, I have to play a card. This one.
All right. So move. She's got. All right. So the action and attack.
So move,
Yeah.
attack. See?
Hmm.
And with the action.
Or vice versa. You can use either action or attack to get rid of those. But if you want to, it just depends if you want to try to complete this first, which then means he's going every 2 cards, or whether you want to try to get some more on this first before we get rid of one.
With the action, I can
Get a civilian.
get a civilian or put one here.
Oh, I forgot. You're right. When he bammed earlier, we forgot to read these.
If there is no spider bot token in this location, add one here.
And there wasn't, so we would add it to the next clockwise location. That one, if there's a spider bot token in this location, there was. Otherwise, add it to the next clockwise location. All right. And if it's not possible, we take damage.
The bot that we had collected? No.
Yeah, he puts them all back out.
So now, okay, I moved.
So you got rid of the bot. Did
I
you
attacked already then.
or
right?
that whichever one. Both of them can get rid of a bot.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Attack to get to get the thug. All right. Well, that changes the ball game because now there's. I missed that because I missed that one turn. I might not have done what I did. That's fine. All right. So I'll play that. I'll use your action to clear this. All right. And I have to get out of the town now because so this one, end of turn, if there's one or more thug at this location, you must take 1 damage. So I either want to get rid of those or well, we need to get rid of spider bots too. So I have a move and 2 attacks. So I could clear this out, but that means he's going every 2 turns. I only get to move 1, and there's no spider bots within 1 of me. So I think I'm going to get rid of at least this spider bot here. And then I'm going to move out of that location. I'll get rid of the thug here. Yep. All right. Superior Spider-Man's turn. He's going to move 5, and then he's going to bam. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did you have to? I'm going to get knocked out. Dang it. All right. He's going to bam. Deal
2 damage. 2.
Oh, it was 2 damage to his location. But none of us were in his location the first time he bammed, right? I moved into his location. That's right. But this time I take 2 damage. I don't have 2 damage. So. Yeah, it was 1 damage to the adjacent. You only took 1. 1 damage to the adjacent. There is no adjacent. Because he knocked me out, though, he got rid of a threat. And then I'll rescue 1 civilian and thug from each location with a spider bot. Civilian. There's a civilian. There's nothing there, and there's none there. All right, well, that wasn't too bad, but it was still bad. All right, then if there's no spider bot in Superior Spider-Man's location, add 1. And then we have to do the other BAMs. We do this BAM, which is going to add 1 there. We're going to do that BAM, and it's going to keep going clockwise. That's all the spider bots. We have to get rid of them because if any of that happens again, we can't do anything. We're gonna take damage. All right. So oh, and now we add the civilians. So 2 civilians to hit. If
this overflows, what happens?
Well, no, that means he finishes it, and he has to do 1 of 2. He has to complete 1 of 2 of these, Or he has to complete 2 of 3, sorry, to win. All right. Okay. Tu turno. I mean, we've almost got that one done. He's got 3 more civilians there. And again, we still have to get rid of this one. We can't win the game while that one's out there. Did you draw?
See, so.
All right, so you have a move and an attack.
Move and attack. So.
Got to get rid of spider bots.
I'm gonna attack.
Attack moss.
First this one.
Okay.
And then. Here and this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say don't. Yeah, that's good. I was going to say don't do the. We don't want to clear that out until we get some more here or more here.
Okay.
Because otherwise he's going every 2 turns and that might be bad. All right. So I get to stand up. I get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 3 cards left. Always forget it's a timer of running out. All right. Ooh. I kind of like this one because this kind of hurts him as well. All right. So I get an action. Oops. Oh, I don't have a move. I'm going to flip over my card to move because I don't want to use my action down here. Oh, wait a minute. He landed on this. So accelerate by 1 turn, which means he's going to go. He's going to go next because I forgot that activated. But I don't want to do that. So I flipped over my card so I can get a move. I'm going to do my action for here. And then my card is I get to attack in up to 3 locations where there are civilians. So I'm going to attack key, attack key, and attack a key. And then it says discard 1 civilian from each of these locations.
Ooh.
Which, like I said, hurts him because that's what he's almost finished. Then again, he only has a spider bot in 1 location still. Should I actually let me change this. That was close to overflowing. All right, so now it's his turn because he got accelerated. He's going to move 5. He's going to land on me again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to bam, which does 2 damage to me. 1, 2. And then he does his spider bot in his location. And then his spider bot. Oh, nope. He does that last. Sorry. He defeats in where his bots are. So good thing I did what I did because I got rid of that. Would have been like he would have cleared the board because he would have been able to get a thug and a civilian here, a civilian, and a thug and civilian there. So it was good that I played that card. And then we add 1 to his location. Okay. He does 1 damage to the adjacent, but you're nowhere near here. All right, that wasn't as bad as I wanted it to be, or thought it was going to be. All right, so now your turn. Oh, hang on, forgot the other 2 bams. So that one's going to bam, go to here. That one's going to bam, stay there. As soon as we clear them out, they come back.
Hey.
They're like insects, man. Game over, man. Game over.
So
I don't know how I get action tokens. We need a lot of civilians saved, and he has saved all of them, which is making this difficult. So you have you have 2 actions and a move.
So can I move here? Oh no.
Actions get rid of spiders.
Of spiders, I have 2. So
Yeah, and then
can I
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess since he's in my location, I'll go ahead and play this. I didn't know if I'd be able to use it, but that's fine. So it says 15,000 watts. Basically, I attach a stun token. Oh, no BAM token to the villain or henchman at your location. Next villain turn, their BAM is canceled. So hopefully there's a BAM under there. I don't know. So I get to move twice and do an action. So I'm going to do an action. His BAM's canceled, so he can't damage me there. But do I want? No, I don't want to move because I want to finish that off. Yeah, I'm good. All right, 2 down. No. We're still at 3, even though he went early.
Okay. Yay. So move and
We need civilians, really. We need civilians, or we need to complete some more objectives, basically. I think completing objectives
so I'm
is
going
probably...
to rescue civilian with this one. Move here. Rescue civilian.
Oh, no, you don't want to end your turn there. You'll take damage.
Then I'll move here.
No, you only have one move.
I can,
Oh, with that, you just won't do the other action.
instead of
Yeah, okay. Yeah, instead of, okay. So you just did 2 moves. Okay. Isn't that done? All right. Well, luckily there was a BAM, so that was good for me. All right, so he's not going to do his BAM. He's going to go 3. Oh, no. Yeah, he's going clockwise. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't do his BAM. There's nothing to activate in that spot, which means none of those BAMs take effect. So the only thing we do is add Beepless. There. Nothing. Oh, nope, sorry. None in his location. All right. Miterno. All right. So I'm going to play. It really doesn't matter which one I play. It does the same thing. So I'm going to use mine to complete this one, which gives us this one. So you can start damage. In a turn, you may turn 1 face down of your equipment cards to recharge face up. Okay, so I can recharge my equipment. Good thing I put that one in the game. Or I guess I shouldn't say put in the game. You randomly choose 6, and that was one of the random 6. All right, so first one was that. And then I have 2 wilds, so I will do this one and this one. Okay. End of turn, so I get to flip over. Me card. Do I want to use me card? That's not adjacent. That's what I would want to use it on. Okay, well, that's okay. We got 2 turns before it's his turn. Although we do need to now start finishing things because we're getting low on cards. I've got 3 cards left.
So what does me is there? I'm gonna play this one. So I have
Spider agility.
an action. Right there.
Action. Well, you have 2 actions and 2 movement, which is good. Yeah, because you could move in there, get so that doesn't overflow, and then move again to get out of there.
So rescue.
And then get out of dodge. I don't know which way is safe. This is probably safer. Because if he doesn't move any BAMs, he would take 2 damage. Although if he does move and he moves 4, no, we're kind of the same thing. Well, I can move, but again, we don't know what he's doing. All right, so I get a move. And I can do a punch or a punch. I'm going to choose to punch. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that objective. I'm just going to call it, since it's his turn next anyways, I'm going to go ahead and complete the objective because we have to start completing objectives. So that completes this one. So that's one down. All right. Yes, I was moving my punch. You get a, I guess we need to put them this way, so that way.
Me again?
No, he goes every 2 turns now. So that was, I got our 3rd turn. So that's why I said it was a good time to do it, because we got a full 3 turns in before he goes. Okay. He's only going to go 1, so that's not bad. He is going to bam. There's no heroes for him to damage. He is going to rescue where his spider bots are. There's only 1 spider bot, and there's nothing for it to do. But then he's going to add a spider bot a key. This one's going to add a spider bot a key. And this one's going to add a spider bot a key. All right. Then he's adding 2 civilians, which is good. We want civilians. So thank you, Mr. Superior Spider-Man, for your civilians. This location starts with 2 tokens. Heroes here may discard any number of tokens to ignore damage. Oh, I didn't even do that. It just allows us to ignore damage, but there's... So the question is, is that anywhere on the board? It doesn't say heroes. Oh, it says heroes here. Yes. Okay. So we have to be there to prevent the damage. I don't know why it says put those tokens. It really should just have you use these, because that's what these are. That's what those are. Those are like the deflect tokens. Okay. So he added his civilians.
No.
All right. Yep. And then you have an attack. And we're running really low on cards. Basically, we have 3 turns left.
And what happens if we run out of cards?
Game over.
So we have to complete. Before we can attack, we have to complete.
Complete that one or this one. Mm-hmm.
And for this one, we need attack.
6 actions, basically. On one of these 3 that are left out there.
Why are we doing so bad?
Because we haven't played in a while. We're rusty, I guess.
But it looks like we're fine. Well, okay. So I'm going to...
So you get an attack and a wild.
I wanted a civilian from there, but
Well,
then...
Yeah. But you can't move.
I attack where, yeah.
Now, if that card's better than the other one you have, I mean, that's what you got to do.
It is.
It's basically the same thing, except for, well, no, technically it does the exact same thing. I would save your wild. It does the same thing.
Because it's not.
Because you're using it as an action. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. We need to get this done anyways. I think this only needs 4 actions. Doing any of that's going to require 6. So this is the easier one. So, oh, sorry. When he landed there, each hero in this location, adjacent locations must turn their, okay. Okay, it doesn't matter because we weren't near that location, so we're fine. All right. So my turn. That works. Well, not quite, but that's fine. All right, so I use my double wild. Technically, that's not supposed to be in my deck because I have my item card. So what I could do, oh man, I was hoping I could do 2. If one was still there, then I could have used my ability to bring them over, and then I could have used. Well, there's only one guy over there though, so that's fine. All right, so I'll rescue 1. Oh, don't give it to him. I'll go here.
Did I put it in the
Oh,
right?
dang it, I'll take damage. I will use my move to move once. I'll use the wild to move again. And then I'll use the other wild to rescue him. He's only got 4 hit points, so basically as soon as we get there, we're good. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? I love this game. Might have to pick up the new box, something along with X-Men. Yes, you should. And if you want it painted, Ryan, you know who to send it to. This one actually wasn't bad to paint, but it was very monotonous because like white and black was predominant on most of them, and then red was predominant on the rest of them. And they have a lot of like fine lines, especially if you want to do the webbing. I got the nerd painting glasses now. It is his turn. Did you draw a card?
I did.
Yep. Both of your starting cards were at the bottom. That's what you discarded first. How helpful were those? Not, you didn't feel like they'd...
As if there is something in the storyline, then...
You get to use it, or...
Yeah, like if there are no movements, then I can perform 1 free on my turn. And then... As long as this card is face up in the storyline, if a villain ends their movement in your location, you may immediately move.
So it gives you a lot of free movement.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, as long as this card is face up in the storyline, during the villain turn, if a villain ends their movement on your location, you can move to an adjacent one. If you do, ignore the first... Ooh! So yeah, that would help you if you landed directly on your location. You could move to the adjacent location, and you would ignore the first damage you would take that turn, which would be only 1, because he only does 1 damage to the adjacent locations. But again, he's never landed on you. He's landed on me. Mm-hmm. He did damage to you because he was adjacent, and that card wouldn't help. All right, so he's going to move 1. This isn't good. I think he's going to win. He's going to bam, which doesn't do anything in that location. Because there's no heroes and we're not adjacent. His bots are going to rescue 1 of each. So 1, 1. This one's going to rescue 1 of each. 1, 1. So he's completed 1 of his goals. That bot can't do anything. All right. Then, he's going to add a spider bot to his location. Otherwise, add it to the next clockwise location. Right? That's going to bam, which is going to do that one. That's going to bam, and we cannot do that one. So it says... Oh, it says if you can't do it, you do 1 damage to 1 hero in that location. So that's fine. Okay, I thought that was game over when you couldn't put any more out. So basically, since we could do this one, we couldn't do that one. Oh, no, that's not right. You start where he is and you go clockwise. So technically that would have been the first one we did. We wouldn't have been able to do that one. I'm going to take damage, which is my last card. So I get knocked out again. So then he gets another one of his threats cleared. Yay. Okay. Good that. No, but you have 2 wilds. I mean, you should be able to get something accomplished. Oh, draw a card. Problem is we have to do 3 damage to him. Oh, hang on, I didn't put out the thugs yet. Wow, for a core box, they didn't make him easy for a core box.
Okay, so I don't know where he's going to land. This is good if he's going to land on me.
Yeah, but the thing is it's not helping us win. We need to get this, and then we need to get up and start beating him in the face.
Okay, so I play my wild.
All right, so you have 3 wilds basically.
3 wild. So
I would use. It's still not gonna be enough to hit him though. I was saying if you just went up to where he was, but that's going to take you 2 wilds to get up there.
And then if I use one as an attack, there.
Well, you can't because you got to rescue the other civilian first. So it's going to take you 1, 2 to get up there, and then the third wild is going to be to rescue the civilian. Yeah. Again, may not be the worst idea. It's possible he doesn't move again. I don't know how many of the no move cards he has. 1, 2. And then he had a 1 move, a 1 move, a 3 move, a 2 move, a 5, a 5. I don't know. I didn't look at his cards to see what they were.
I don't know.
The thing is, you're going to have to waste another one as a move anyways, right? So you're either going to have to move here, rescue, and move out, or you just move up there. Worst case scenario, he does damage, and we discard those action tokens.
Oh, okay.
Worst case, he moves 0, he bams, he would do damage to you, and you just do those action tokens.
One of these for moving. See?
Towards him.
Okay, so 2?
Yeah, so 2 to get up here. And then 1 to rescue, which completes the second one. Right? So now it's my turn. We need to do 4 damage. So I stand up. I only have 2 cards.
I only have 2 cards.
I know, this is all we have.
These cards.
The problem is we have to chase him around. Man, see, now I'm feeling like, where was that one that says I can move? What was my card that says move? Yeah, move to any location and do 2 attacks. Yeah, I shouldn't have played that so early. That's kind of needed now. So, because the thing is, I can get up there and do 1 damage. So I use your wild and then my movement. And I do 1 damage to him. All right, now it's his turn. He's going to go 2. See, that's the problem. We got to keep chasing him now. So he's going to move 2.
It was
1,
2 where I was.
2, which is good. He's going to bam, which does nothing. Yeah, bam does nothing. His spider bots now are going to rescue. Oh, wow. They're 1 away. They're 1 away from winning. This one, luckily, there was nothing there. That would have been game over because he would have finished the second one. And then these guys are going to... We're taking damage again. Which gets me knocked out again. Oh, no, we can prevent damage. Yeah, okay. We're both going to take damage up there, so we're going to have to discard both those tokens. So clockwise, this one can't do it, so nobody's there, no damage. This one can't do it, so we're going to take damage, but we're going to discard these so we don't take damage. Okay, so I have 1 card left. You have 2. How do you have 1 more card than me?
So I started second.
See, but you shouldn't have 1 more card than me.
Because 1, you were at that, you were
3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Oh, 10, 11, 12. Oh, because he went faster one time. Did we go out of order one time? Yeah, but you still would have gone right after me though. Did we mess up our turn order? No, that's right. Green, black, green, black, green, black, green, black. I don't know how I have 1. Oh, you're going to play your card. Then I'll play my last card. Then you have your last card. Although I think if either one of us runs out of cards, is it when we run out or is it when we can't play a card? Oh, we didn't add the civilians. You want to add the civilians while I look up us losing and how we lose?
So what he uses 2.
Villain is supposed to play a master plan, and it's empty. Oh, hang on. That's super villain mode. Dang it. Under pressure. Under pressure. No, not super villain mode. Hero damage, challenges, equipment. There's winning and losing. Winning and losing. Winning and losing. Thugs and civilians. Winning and losing. Here we go. Heroes lose. Villain completes a master plan. Villain achieves the condition. Villain must draw, and that's empty. Any hero starts their turn with no cards in their hand or deck. So yeah, so we get to play all of our cards. So yeah, we have to get 2 movement.
That one goes there.
Yeah, we have to get 2 movement and 3 attack. Unless you have movement, it's game over. Yeah, because you get a movement, you get 1 movement plus an attack. So you could get down there and attack him, but that's it.
With this.
Yeah. I think that's it.
So that would be 2 movements and 1 attack.
Yep. That's it. That's all you can do. So you go 1, 2. Ataque uno. And then the only card I have left is an attack, but I can't.
Even if the bot is there?
I can't get down there though. That's the thing. So hey, it's actually perfectly around, so you'd be out of cards when you get over there. I attack the bot. Why not? And then you still have a card. So there's the thing. You have 2 attacks. If he does not move, we can win. If he moves, we can't win. We don't want him to move. He moved. Or we wanted him to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to bam, so he's going to knock me out. Which causes another one of these. And then spider bots happening. Since no spider bot can be added up there, I'm already knocked out. I can't get knocked out a second time. Yeah. And then he adds civilians. It doesn't matter because you can't get up there to attack him. Se acabó nomás. We drew it down to the wire. I don't know what we could have technically done different. Maybe a couple turns when we were taking out the spider bots. We were too worried about the spider bots, you know? Oh, no, actually, there was 1 spider bot left. That's something I think, is we focused a little bit too much on the spider bots at the beginning. And then, like I said, me playing that 1 card up there, where it allows me to go to any location and attack twice, that's a villain card. That's a beat up on the bad guy type card all day long, I think. But there we go. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and give our first impressions, or well, first, second, fifth, 8th impressions. All right, so more or less this is just our impressions of this particular version of Marvel United, because of course we have played Marvel United before, so you guys know it is in our top 10 games of all time. It might actually be in both of our top 5s, I think.
I love this game.
Audrey loves this game. So the first thing is components. So this is the retail version. The minis come with it, so you get the minis. The cards, the arts, the graphics, the tokens.
The minis are great, and the painter is also...
The painter is also great.
The rest is the same, right?
No, yeah, I really like it. I mean, again, the retail versions of these games, they're putting the same quality into that they put into the Kickstarter version of the same game. Now, A caveat to that, though, is we got the Simon Spin Master Sheriff of Nottingham game, the Robin Hood version for Disney. It was definitely lower quality. Like, it felt retail mass produced. I know why they can't with this game, because it was a Kickstarter first. Same as like Zombicide. The Zombicide games that come out are going to have to be the same quality as what you could get on the Kickstarter, because people mix and match them. Right? You want that. But no, I like everything. I do say though, however, I missed our clinky tokens. I miss our plastic tokens.
Yes.
And I missed the cardboard locations because they kept moving around. The cardboard location's just a little bit heavier, so they don't move around as much. But otherwise, no, everything's great. I love the art, love the minis.
This is really nice. The playmat.
The playmat, well, this didn't come with the box.
Oh, well, I like it.
We like the playmat. The purple one is going to be the same. I think it may be blue on one side, purple on the other, or maybe it's just purple. But it doesn't have the ring for the cards. But that'll allow us to kind of zoom in more for the. They did it for people that have smaller tables. So, all right. Next is the mechanics. So it's the mechanics of these specific characters. I like Superior Spider-Man. I like his mechanics. It's very different, very unique from anything else we played. We haven't played all of the guys, right? Whatever you've seen on the channel is what we've played. But I like that he was very unique. And then kind of going with the theme, he's very thematic in what he's trying to do. He's trying to be a good guy while he's technically a bad guy. My character with the weapon or the item is kind of neat. This is what they added for the season 3. I don't know how much I like it or don't like it, because if we wouldn't have had Horizon Labs, I would have only got to use it once. And the trade-off is I'm supposed to get rid of my double wild out of my deck. So to me, that's kind of a big hurt for, in his case, I get a move or I can move a person. That's all I can, that's what his does. Other items might be better. I know Penny Parker. So here with Spider, SP / DR is who it is. Penny Parker, who is Peter Parker's daughter in an alternate reality. Or maybe it is Peter Parker in an alternate reality. She has a couple item cards. So I think that would be kind of cool. She has a couple different item cards.
You did so well.
I did such a great job, she says. So whoever gets this for the giveaway is gonna love my paint job. But no, I like the mechanics. I don't. It's very sane, and really what mixes it up the most. Really, what mixes it up the most is the villain. But they do have the different abilities on their cards.
Yeah. This part, I think it was. I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
The spider bots. They can't see the spider.
Sorry,
they can't see it anymore.
Spider bots. I think it was hard because
we focused on that because, again, I thought it was worse if we couldn't put a spider bot when technically all it was
every
one
time
damage.
that we had them here, they spread.
I would have much, I think, rather taken 1 damage a couple times than letting more come out.
We did take damage a couple.
Well,
times.
we did at the very end when I said, okay, we just need to complete the objectives. Is the only time we started taking damage from the spider bots being up there. I took it once, and then over here, and then up at the top, we both would have taken it, but we were able to discard the damage protection up there. So I think, yeah, we just went 1 turn too many trying to get rid of spider bots. I think getting rid of the spider bots in this one is, if you happen to be there and you have nothing else to do with your action, right? Because again, I had to focus on getting the 2 objectives done. I had to. It was there was no question about that.
Don't we normally win when we play this game?
I think we're probably at 50-50. I think we're at about 50-50. We haven't won against
Not
everybody.
everyone, I know, but
We've won against quite a few, but yeah. I think sometimes though when we lose very early. So then we can play it right away, right again, right? This took us about an hour and 12 minutes. Well, we were probably 15, 20 minutes late. So it probably took us a little bit about an hour, 45 minutes. But no, I like it. I again, there's a reason why it's our number 1. It's not hard, but it's hard.
yes.
Yeah. So that kind of goes into the difficulty. It's not hard, but it's hard. And each villain plays different. I would almost guarantee you in this for your villains, you get Spot, you get Superior Spider-Man, you get Anti-Venom, and you get Morlon. I would probably say Morlon is probably the most difficult. Spot's probably the easiest. And again, this is me guessing because I've not played. I'd say probably Anti-Venom and Superior Spider-Man are right in the middle, but they're also anti-heroes. So you can actually play as both of them as heroes too. So we could do a whole symbiote thing, because there's the new expansion that's coming with season 3 is I think Carnage, Let There Be Carnage expansion, and it's a whole new gameplay. It actually has a dice in it, so we'll just play with all of the we'll play with Venom and Anti-Venom versus Carnage, I guess. So fathers against son, I think. Anti-Venom is a variation of Venom, so it'd be his son, and Carnage, I think, is Venom's son as well. Yeah. But yeah, that's the difficulty. Fun at 2.
Yes, I love it.
Yes. I always enjoy playing it too. I don't know if I like playing with 4 characters at 2 versus 2 characters at 2. Because when we did the Fantastic Four, we've done that twice. With the Fantastic Four, we did it, and we lost to Doctor Doom. And we said that it felt like we couldn't get the team up abilities working right. And then when we played with Super-Skrull and Doctor Doom, no, we played Doctor Doom and Silver Surfer against Super-Skrull. We won, but it felt too easy because I think Doctor Doom had all wilds. His entire deck was wilds.
Okay,
So
I remember that one.
Yeah. So I don't know. We kind of have a variant. You can watch a couple of our previous videos where we've done a variant where we mix decks together to basically make a single deck. There is one more new variant, but again, we wouldn't be able to play with the extra minis, and that's why I like the variant we play. And that's the new solo mode. With the new solo mode, you actually mix other decks together to make a secondary deck for you. And then you have your main deck. And then you flip over, I think, 2 cards. I'd have to reread the rules. You flip over 2 cards from your extra deck. It's kind of like your sidekick deck. So it's kind of like they're helping you. Okay. So you flip over, Spider-Man and not Wonder Woman, wrong game. Invisible Woman, right? And you can either use their cards or you can use the cards in your hand. So, yay, you get to play with those other cards, but you don't get to play with the extra minis. I want to play with minis.
Yes.
Yeah. But we do enjoy it too. I think the sweet spot's 2, 3. I've heard people once you get up to 4, it's just harder to plan at the higher player counts. So you guys let us know, what is your favorite count if you play Marvel United? The last thing is the theme. So I already mentioned, I did feel like it was very thematic in what the villain does. In terms of my character, I don't know, he's a spider guy. He goes around and thwips just like a spider guy does. The superpower cards are kind of cute, right? Thematically, right? 15,000 watts of punk rock, right? Silk, she actually makes silk threads come from her hands. Like her costume is she makes it. So she goes and she makes it on herself every time. But no, I can't say whether I felt like she was any more or less thematic.
I don't know.
They both had a lot of movement, which, makes sense for a spider character, right? Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, we used up all of our movement here, and we needed it here. I think that's the same thing as all the times we were using movement. If you would have had your starting card, that would have helped a lot. Because that would have given you almost always a movement to move around.
If it was different.
I wasted movement a couple times, right? I think I had a couple times where I had movement here. There was 2 movement. I didn't use either one of them. So, you like the theme?
Yes, I love it.
Audrey loves Marvel. Audrey loves Marvel off screen because she's moving around over there. You were completely off the thing over there. Either way, guys, all right, that is Marvel United Spider-Geddon. If you entered to win this, like I said, we will be doing the drawing. Should have the video up later this week. If you want to watch more Marvel United content, although you can't see it now, but there's tons of boxes from season 1 and season 2 we still need to play on the channel. We've pretty much said we could turn into a Marvel United channel and probably have enough Marvel United content to last us multiple years. And there are people that have completely played everything already. I don't know how you find the time, because I barely have enough. We barely have enough time to play once when we stream. But if you want to watch all that, what do they need to do?
Subscribe. Activate notifications.
Notifications.
Follow us on social
Yeah, definitely
media.
the social media stuff, so you can see the painted minis, which we offer. Comment. What expansion we should play next.
Yes.
It can't be this one until we get our copy, which is this fall.
Donate to
Extra Life, which gets to what I was saying, which is check out the minis. We have our mini painting incentive. Somebody actually asked about that. Somebody sent me a message and was like, is the $150 really to paint 25 minis? I'm like, yeah, $150. We'll paint 125 minis. Or not 125 minis. We'll paint 25 minis. No, but one of our smaller tiers, we do paint 50 and I think 75. The wash tier, I think, is 75. And the speed paint's 50. So there you go. Help los niños, para los niños at Children's Miracle Network and get some minis painted. With that said, guys, she was out. Audrey was out of the screen again. With that said, guys,
Adios.
She says adios. I'd say peace.